this week we've got new font, Sexist A.I, and Brownie Bribes.
Brownie Bribes.
I'm interested in the new font.
Me too.
Ooh, Comic Sans 2.
Ooh.
No.
Times Old Roman.
Impact?
Brand new.
Ah, that's right.
I love Impact. I used Impact all the time for JK.
I liked it.
Yeah, but everybody started using it, so now it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Everyone
has it.
was using it because everyone had this.
Nah, the new shit right now is Bebas.
Bebas new.
That's like the cleaner version of Impact.
Loser, you still
We've
do
been
work?
using that shit.
JK's been using it.
We've been using it for years.
Yeah.
What is it?
Bebas new, whatever. We've been using that for years, dude.
That looks like a better version of Impact.
Skinnier Impact.
Yeah, so researchers at RMIT University in Melbourne,
Remit?
they have...
The meat.
Did you hear how she said that? Melbourners?
Yeah, you
Melbourne.
Melbourners.
Yeah, I learned. That's the proper way to say it. So,
Melbourne.
they invented this new font called Sans Forgetica.
That's tight ass. How do they make up these names?
How do you forget about
Helvetica is a fucking good one too.
Oh yeah, Helvetica. Helvetica Dabra. Pa.
Fucking wingdings.
Oh, Wingding.
Who the fuck types in wing?
Is there wingdings?
Yeah, it's the one with all the symbols.
Yeah.
Oh.
Butterfly,
I've used wingdings
glasses, doorbell.
Representation? Yeah,
It's
I've
like
used it.
random shit.
When I was in middle school, I had this friend who sent me this email, and like I guess she was, I don't know, like she was upset. I can't even remember what it said, but the point is she put it in a font where it was like those characters, so I couldn't even read it.
So you have to
Then
copy
all
and
I
paste and
did
change
is-
it?
Yeah, all I did was like highlight it and change the font, and I could read everything she wrote. I was like, why did you do that?
Oh, she wrote it in code.
Oh, I would have been that dumbass for sending it to you.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like all in code, but I forgot.
She's like, she's not gonna know, but I get to get what I want to say.
Yeah, that was.
And then you just copy and paste and you're like, so you think I'm fat?
I don't know. I just remembered that. Anyway, here's a video of Sans Forgetica.
Need help remembering your study notes?
That shit looks like New Times Roman.
Sans Forgetica, the first typeface
Whoa.
specifically designed to enhance memory retention.
What?
Sans Forgetica is the product of a collaboration between a multidisciplinary team of researchers and academics from RMIT University School of Design and Behavioral Business Lab. The font uses principles of cognitive psychology to create an effect known as desirable difficulty. In which minor obstructions to learning processes cause the brain to engage in deeper cognitive processing. The result
that makes
is
sense.
improved memory retention. Available now as a free download and as a Chrome browser extension.
That just looks like Sumerian text, dude.
Yeah, it does.
What's gonna happen when your brain gets used to it and then it has to...
Just kidding news.
I
Yeah.
have to remember it.
I already hear my mom going like, what does this say? I can't read it.
No, it's actually.
You gotta do the old lady shit like this with the glasses.
Yeah, I could already hear her.
I do that shit now.
Yeah, I actually used it last night to study for
it help?
today.
Did it help out?
I don't know. We'll find out. But
So far, so good.
it was kind of cool because it looks crazy. It looks like you're reading some like alien text.
It's like Blade Runner.
I can't remember shit anymore, dude. You know when we were younger, we used to be able to like remember lyrics to songs like nothing?
Yeah.
I don't know shit now, dude.
I'm the
Because
opposite.
you can't understand the lyrics now.
That's true. That's what it is.
crazy.
It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't that look crazy?
It looks
Yeah.
like your printer is running out of ink.
Damn, when you look at a lot of them, looks like a bunch of ants crawling on the screen.
But then you can clearly read it though. Like read that.
Yeah, Sans Forgetica is decidedly odd looking. It slants backwards and there are gaps in all the letters. How does this
Right?
aid retention? Yeah.
Like, isn't it like it looks crazy, but you can actually just clearly.
Are you guys good at reading upside down?
Nope.
Nope. I could barely read.
That makes me vomit, dude.
I actually trained myself a little bit.
Really?
I purposely, for like a few years, read upside down.
Really? Why?
I don't know, it's
Just because?
What'd you do, a
You can
handstand?
read backwards like
flavored pistachios.
because every time they like turn the paper around and then like they're telling you like the corrections. I'm like, how do you read that? Or they couldn't write upside down. Like, dang, teachers are superheroes. I don't know. But
Yeah, you got amazed by everything as a kid. That's pretty cool.
fuck yeah, I'm very simple.
I want that type of innocence, dude. It's like Mariel. She's like amazed by everything. We were when we were in fucking Kauai. You know that fern, when you touch it, it just closes.
I love that shit.
I have that same plant at my house, and
Oh,
then
you
we're
do?
on this tour.
I love those.
Full of adults, and then fucking Mariel, she goes, so this plant, when you touch it, it folds up and it shows its thorns, and he touches it and he goes, and Mariel, as an adult, she goes, wow! Whoa! I'm like, this girl is fucking cute. You fucking embarrassing bitch.
You were embarrassed?
No, I don't get embarrassed by that shit. Come on now. Look at me. Come on. Leprechaun green, right? No, but that shit
Now you're owning the leprechaun green.
Yeah, I like to own my embarrassment. But it's pretty funny. I didn't realize because I spent 2 weeks with her. And it's not common that I see her face for 14 days straight. You know, so like just observing her that close is like, dude, this girl is pretty fucking funny, man. She's like cracking me up. She's like, wow. She's just a fucking goofy ass girl, dude. I was cracking up, dude. Yeah.
I love that shit too.
What shit?
That fur.
Not the cute stuff, the plant.
I knew I had to clarify. Is he talking about the girl behavior? I'm like, I don't know. It's Joe. I gotta figure it out. And sure enough, I wasn't thinking what he was thinking.
I know how that feels like.
What does?
So you share the same reaction.
The fern?
So were you like Mario then? And like,
We had to clarify. It's like, wait, what is he saying?
And he's still saying the funniest option of the two, too.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hey, that's awesome. Wait, what's awesome? Going outside. It's like, all right.
I already know what it does, and it still surprises me till this day.
What does it do?
It closes.
But like, why?
But the movement, I like the movement because it's like
So
like
slow.
a fly trap. Yeah, like the way plants, those type of plants move. It's like, and I'm like, I like that. It has this like weird.
I call that plant the shy Korean girl. Like you touch them, Hajima.
Yeah,
That's what it reminds me of. The shy Korean girl plant.
it's like the fucking that move from Smooth Criminal where you're just like leaning and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so did you guys ever have trouble like when you were studying and cramming and like trying to
Oh, all the
remember
fucking
this
time. I
shit?
can't remember fucking shit, dude. My tests would always go like this, specifically in college. 50% of the time, I know half of the answers right, and the other half was just a fucking guessing game, dude.
Oh, because then that other half, this font would have helped you because they're saying that they would retain.
Not
It would be like 50% more retention.
Not me. I used to fucking read the first sentence like 10 times because in the middle of the sentence I start thinking about other shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep.
Like, have you ever done that while you're reading a textbook and you're just like, fuck, the fucking photosynthesis is that. This kind of looks like weed. Let me just see if I could just look at the picture and see if I can memorize the picture.
Dude,
Fuck, I got
that's how it
Oh,
is.
for me, I'll keep reading, but I'm thinking that, and then I'm still reading.
You have to go back?
Mind is somewhere else, and I'm like, oh wait, what the fuck did I just read?
Yeah.
I'm even like that with my own scripts that I write, dude. I'm like reading it, I'm like, oh, this shit's fucking boring, dude. And I just move on to something else, dude. It's like my own shit. It's fucking annoying. I can't.
Hard.
ADD like a motherfucker, man. It's super hard.
I found out I studied the best when.
Well, how does his voice get clear when you quit? How'd that happen, dude?
That's just what happens when you get married.
Bart's like, I really gotta fart. Got you, babe. Boop.
Oh, sometimes I think of that when I'm like about to fall asleep and I really have to go pee, and I'm like, but Casey's already peeing. I'm like, oh, I wish you could take my pee with you because I don't want to get.
That's the laziest thing I've ever
Not
heard.
lazy. I'm about to fall asleep. You know how that feels.
I never know what it's like to fall asleep, dude.
If I need to pee, I get back up. Like, I can't go to sleep.
Oh, I could ignore it. What were you gonna say?
Oh, it helped me when I recorded the lecture, so I have to like hear it and read it at the same time.
Oh, you're maybe an audio learner.
That's when but then if I just listen, I don't remember that much too.
You know what helped me?
I gotta do both.
I would sit next to the smartest person, and I was just like, tight.
What about when you started going to college where everyone has a different test?
No, then I had to study.
That shit was.
I was just fucked up.
They really tripped it up. Like I had some college classes where there's like the tests were like A, B, C, D, right? So like they pass it out. So everyone around you is already different. Now they go, okay, every other person switch with the person to your right. So now you're shuffling the papers too. And they're just like, no matter how you prepped it, there's no way you could cheat except if you leave a textbook in the bathroom. So I'd ask to go use the bathroom a couple times and I'd go just double check in the bathroom.
Dude, I'm so bad at studying that even when I was learning how to make coffee in Sacramento for sip, there is no right or wrong answer. But habitually, what I did, I kept on looking at Anna's paper. I went. And I caught myself. I was like, "What the fuck am I doing, dude?" That was my old study habit.
Yeah.
So like Anna's just, I'm like. So bad, dude. And like still trying to copy dude. I like wrote her name on my paper.
Oh my god.
like fucking so.
You're like, I'm not gonna like try to get any.
It's not even a test and shit.
It's not even a fucking.
Yo, let me see your answers.
He says, how do you feel? I was like, well, how do you feel?
Oh my god.
All right, for our next story, Amazon tried building an AI tool to help them recruit people, but they ended up discovering that it showed a bias against women.
See, right there, you know what that just proves? Men are superior. Because AI cannot do that.
Name something that can bleed for a whole week and not die.
What can bleed for a whole week and not die?
Yeah.
A tree.
Bleed?
Yeah.
Trees bleed?
Yeah, maple syrup.
That's blood?
That's blood. That's tree.
That's tree blood.
Nah, dude.
Proven wrong.
I'm talking about that mammal blood,
Your
bro.
fucking face.
Well, that's pretty amazing. But something else. Give me something else.
Okay, how about this? I can also bleed for a week and not die.
You sure about that?
100%.
No way, dude.
Prick me right now. And
I remember someone calling me from the hospital, the ER to be exact, and they were bleeding profusely, and they're like, I think I'm gonna die, and it was only like a couple hours.
Yeah, you know what? We can't share that story.
I didn't even say what the story was. I just said you went to the ER and you bled a lot.
Well, that's like my. Oh, then fine. I'm alive, aren't I? How often do I go to the ER? I go to the ER so much. I'm the employee of the month there. Do you understand? That's how often I'm there. Yeah.
Yeah, women rule. Right?
I'll be in the fucking fight gym. Somebody's like, I heard something. I'm like, what did you hurt, dude? Come here. What did you hurt?
Why was the AI only choosing men?
So the reason why this AI was biased against women is because it had combed through predominantly male resumes over that 10-year period of data that they gave this AI.
So they pre-biased it.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're the ones who fucked it.
I mean, always, like, the AI is not gonna, like, naturally be biased. It's just always how it's programmed.
Until there's a woman on PMS next to the AI, and he's gonna be like, oh shit, this one's kind of mean.
You know what shit? I read on the Twitters that really got me though? That made me like feel for women like 100% though. This lady was describing her experience just to, like a lot of people complain on Twitter, but this one was like, oh shit, I feel for women. Because she was talking about like, just the difference between what a woman has to go through and what a guy has to go through from something very simple, like posting something up on Craigslist, right? So she posted something up on Craigslist and she was trying to sell her dryer or washer.
I read that shit.
Right? I read that shit and that shit made me feel for women so much.
You still haven't said anything.
Oh, so it's such a different experience. So if I put something up on Craigslist and I have a dude come to my house, yeah, I'm scared, right? Like a little bit. I'm a little weary about it.
Yeah.
But I still wouldn't be so scared to the point where it's like, well, I have a gun, I'll just fucking blast this dude, right? But if for her, she was like, it's a different feeling for a woman if a guy comes over. And this guy came over and then he didn't really want to buy the washer or dryer, but he literally just harassed her, just be like, oh, what's up, what's your name?
Ew.
And in that moment, she literally felt she could be raped or something like that, you know what I mean? And that's not something that goes through my mind when that happens. I just think that this dude just might rob me. And I'll fucking murder this dude if that happens. So that scenario alone, I was like, oh shit, dude.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's scary being a girl in this world, dude.
Fuck yeah,
That
dude.
was something we were trying to get you guys to understand a long
I
time
understand.
ago.
I just like to joke around.
No, I remember we were trying to help you guys because you would be like, so what if someone sees me naked? Like, I don't care. Okay, Bart.
I said
and
that.
Joe
I said that.
particularly, they were just like, I don't care. Like, let them see. That's their fault. And I'm like, but there's that added fear. Like, you don't know if what's gonna happen. Like, what if they're gonna come into your home and rape you and pin you down? And obviously, you don't have that fear because you're strong and you can always fight
But
somebody.
you could get strong too.
Yeah, but it's just like
it doesn't matter how strong she gets, she's never gonna get you or David off of her.
I got my ass kicked by a girl that's smaller than Tiff.
But you still.
There's a video of it with like 200,000 views.
So proud. Bro, it's not 200, it's 500,000, dude.
$500,000 now? Yeah.
But what you said too was I felt bad even going hard on her though.
No, because she made her makeup. I don't want to smear it.
That's cultural conditioning.
Yeah, that's where I got fucked up, where I was like, I should have smeared her makeup because she beat the fuck out of me.
She really did though. But when I read that, I was like, it's true, because I didn't really think about it in the sense that in her case, because I always think about it for Mariel, right? So that's why I had this rule where I'm like, hey, whenever you get home, you text me. If you don't text me, I feel like something bad happened to you.
That's so nice.
And I can't go to sleep. So for her, I need to know that she's safe.
so it's for you because then you can't go to sleep.
100%. It is 100%. I can't go to sleep. Oh, Mary, you better be safe. Yeah. I feel.
Mariel's all like, I'm in Compton. There's all these dudes with guns out, but I think I'm safe. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm in Compton. Texted me.
You didn't even open the text. You just see her name.
I just see it. I'm in danger. I'm like, but you texted me, so I don't know how to feel. I'm safe. Now.
I recently heard from one of my friends how she was
done dirty like that from a cable guy. Like, you know, no one was home and she was home alone.
I don't like
and
that
then
shit.
the cable guy came and then like he would ask her like, oh, can you plug that in or whatever and help me do this or whatever, and then she walked up and then like she heard a and she's like, what the fuck, and she realized that he was doing upskirt photos.
Oh
yeah. So then she called or like texted her boyfriend, called the police when she had the chance to, and then he was like making some crazy advances and boom, the cops came immediately. He admitted that he was like, yeah, I was doing this, and then they found all these other photos of women's skirts, upskirts and all that
Go
shit.
to jail.
Yeah, and like she, you know, she's like, she ended up suing the company pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
And she won, but she was like, that experience was really scary. It could have been worse.
Yeah, man.
Could have been really worse because nothing went down past that. But it's like, imagine all the women that, because there was a lot of photos in that phone.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, damn, dude. So that's why I'm like, oh man, I wish women were more violent because they need to catch these people, these criminals.
Carla Esparza doesn't have that problem.
Yeah, well, Carla Esparza's neck is the same size as her waist, so you know.
All right, for our next story, this cheerleader in Michigan, she was pretty much bribing everyone in her school with pot brownies in order for them to like vote for her, whatever, for this like homecoming thing.
Damn, she's smart.
She's desperate.
Be like, fuck yeah.
I'd vote for her like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, can I vote for you twice?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're saying that authorities recovered only 3 out of the 12 brownies that she gave out because she was giving it out to the football team's homecoming week goodie bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she was just trying to get them to like support her for the homecoming dance.
What an investment.
I didn't know they did that in college.
No, this is high school.
High school, yeah.
That's crazy that it's so serious for her that she's gonna go out of her way to make some pot brownies to win homecoming.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
like they would on a regular though, they would bake shit and then like give shit to people, and then like when they campaign, right? That's normal.
That's true.
But she's an extra credit kind of person. Brownies. Like, you guys smoke weed, we all party. Let me just put some motherfucking THC in that shit.
It's weird that you say you like brownies because I know you don't like chocolate.
I don't, but brownies it's, I don't know, there's just enough mixture of it that it's pretty good. And I like the way it feels because it's crunchy on top and then mushy.
If it's done right.
Brownie.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good brownie right there.
I know the good.
Because there's fudge brownie style too. Like fudge brownie is like just soft all around and it's kind of dense.
Something about a brownie and milk, man. Oh, so
Yeah.
good, dude.
You know, when I was a freshman, I was trying to run for a high school office, like one of the lower ones. It was like, I don't know, chair of
Like treasure or some shit.
some shit
I
like
ran
that.
for that.
Something like that. And then I was like, man, all you guys are whack with your typical campaigning with fucking balloons and baked goods. So I found an old TV box and I opened it up so it's one big cardboard box. Then I got spray paint and it was baby blue and white, and I wrote "Vote for me" with spray paint, and I put it up in the middle of the school quad, and then immediately after I put it up, the teacher pulled it down for graffiti. So now no one even knew I was running. I was like, fuck! I spent like 8 hours fucking making this art piece, and immediately my campaign is gone.
Did they have like guidelines or something?
I don't know. I just want to do things my way. So I folded it up, right, and I pulled it down, and then on Bloomfield and fuck, I forgot the other cross street, we have a marquee for the high school. I was like, fuck these motherfuckers. They don't let me campaign in the middle of the quad. I'm gonna do it in the front of the school. So you know what, the marquee will be like, Cerritos High School, and it'll be like, homecoming dance, November, whatever. I got a tape and I taped it on the marquee. Then the guidance counselor came out and saw me taping, and she gave me detention.
Wait, it just said vote for me?
Yeah, it says vote for me, and I wrote Bart at the bottom.
Oh, because I was like, what if it said vote for me? And I'm like, but who do I vote?
It's because I just learned how to tag M in a certain way, so I wanted to put that
kind of M?
So it was the type of like art that they just immediately thought it was.
Hey, you know that? So in that whole day for the 8 hours that you were making that shit, how much time have you spent doing your homework?
None.
Exactly.
He probably skipped school to do that because that's
Those
8 hours
are the only school things that I did. Like in 8th grade, I think the only homework I did was in social studies. You had to make something from the medieval period, so I bought balsa wood and a glue gun. I made like a giant catapult. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a fun homework. I don't want to do that paper bullshit.
They're like, too bad, fucking Bart, that wasn't the assignment. It was just a fucking take-home quiz and just look what I did.
I don't even remember doing homework.
Failing this class. Fuck. I was down to do homework. I just wanted it to be fun.
Did you do homework? Because the way I did homework was I bubbled in whatever, like B, A, whatever, and multiple choice. I just fucking turned it in.
No, I never did.
I never looked at it, read it, nothing.
I did every project because I wanted to do projects because they're fun, but I never did any.
I would hate you as a student, dude. It's like, this is the homework for today. You're just like, nah. Go make a catapult. This is the homework.